life is much better with modern technology, everything at your fingertips.
I think that currently my life is very easier because of all the technological advancements. But okay, when my parents were of my age, the competition was less. So whatever hard work they have to do, I have to do it almost thrice as of today.
Life is better today compared to my parents' age because there is more facility, there are more technologies, and every new thing is coming up. But it's even worse in some cases, like the crime rates are increasing. There are more rapes happening today compared to their generation.
Jobs were widely available, whereas now there's so much competition. Everybody's going to university, everyone has a degree, so that competition of trying to get employed, yeah.
Pior. Antes era a vida mais simples, né, de se viver, porém tinha menos infraestrutura para quem quisesse crescer na vida, né? Só tinha acesso à educação privilegiada quem fosse bem mesmo de vida. Hoje em dia, se você for batalhador, você consegue.
I think it's worse because there's so many bad influence, basically, especially on the youth. And like back then, there was less social media, which was sort of a good thing because there's so many influential things within the social media and within the environment that's making people grow up way before their time.
People have become sort of self-centered because because of the cell phone, for example, you're just sitting with the cell phone. I think communication in that way doesn't lend itself to be be more sociable because you're sitting with a phone and you're doing tweeting and those type of things.
I think that now we're much more preoccupied with what's happening on the internet, what's happening now, what's happening here, whereas before people I think they actually had hobbies rather than on their computers. They actually occupied their time with things that aren't to do with the screen.
I think it's worse because we don't communicate with each other how they did when they were our age.
My daughter is as soon as you come home, it's like she's helping me in the kitchen and she's on a mobile. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Are you helping or are you on your mobile? That type of thing.
Se não existisse tudo isso, é claro que se me tirassem tudo isso eu enlouqueceria, mas se eu não tivesse conhecido, sem sombra de dúvida, seria melhor sim.
Com certeza pior. Naquela época as pessoas se relacionavam mais pessoalmente, conviviam melhor. Hoje em dia está tudo muito isolado, tá? As pessoas estão muito individuais.
Compared to my parents, the life is worse because that time a degree would be everything, and now after a degree we have to study more and more, and it's seriously worse.
We don't have mortgages, we just have debt, and we don't have job security.
I think the economy is difficult. I remember when I finished school, work was easy to get. So I think it's harder.
Eu acho que na minha época era muito melhor. Se vivia muito melhor, a gente podia sair à noite, não tinha problema de ter telefone, chegava 4, 5 horas da manhã sem problema, andando na rua, numa boa. Hoje, não. Como eu te falei, para a tecnologia eu acho o máximo, mas em questão dos jovens eu nem sei como é que vai ser, sei lá, os meus netos quando crescerem, porque não tem liberdade, é tudo você tem que ter um celular, você tem que estar seguindo a pessoa ali o tempo todo, sabendo onde está. Eu sempre acho que corre muito risco.
I think it's better and worse. I think that a lot of young people today have more enthusiasm about change. I think they have more guts in terms of change, and I think that the young people today have a lot of backing from other young people that want to make a change. But at the same time, a lot of our generation has a really hard time nowadays with the economy and struggling for a change that just doesn't always happen.